everybody, it's me Tracy again. Gonna do another video, not on my lamp or my tissue box, but I'm gonna do a jewelry box, a Diva jewelry box. That's gonna be a matching set with that. So here's the jewelry box itself. It came from Micheals. Before we get started with making the jewelry box, I'm going to show you that it opens to close. It has a nice thing. I won't be able to do this whole video today, but I ordered some felt to put down inside of it. That's going to be last. I'm just going to basically focus on the top of it today, and then I'll finish my video tomorrow. But to get started with this, we need to take all the hardware off. So I got me my little handy drill. And I'm going to take all the screws off of it and make sure I put everything up where I can find it, my screws, because we have to put them back together. So I'm going to sit here and take all my screws off, and then I'll be back. I know where my Diva picture going to go now, so I need to prep the rest of my box first before I do it. I'm going to get some paint. I got some gold paint. Because with the gold paint, I'm using gold glitter. I'm using bling, gold bling. So I don't need this wood to go through the bling. So I'm gonna put it in here, and then I'm gonna paint it all, just the edges of it. Just paint my edges with the gold paint. That way, when it dry and everything, it already got that gold look for when I'm ready to put my bling around my edges. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit here and paint all these edges with the gold. It's a good thing about the wood. Wood takes easy. I got the ceiling fan on, so that's gonna blow it and make it dry faster. I'm going to paint every last one of these edges all the way around. It's a different type of gold, but at least when I put it on there, it still won't have such a beige look under it. It'll have a gold look under it. So I decided I'm not going to glue her down to my box. That I'm going to laminate her first, because it's a jewelry box and it's going to be laying flat. And I think it might be a good idea to laminate it. And there's my laminated up there. That's the last one I used. I'm going to use it again. I'll be back. So here's my picture. It's been laminated. Go put it on top of the box. And then I'm going to trace where I want where it cut out at. I don't want none of the plastic on there. Make sure my Diva is in the middle. So I'm just going to trace it, and then I'm going to cut out everything that I traced out with my ink pen here. And then I'm going to glue it down. And I'm going to start adding the bling. I think it'd be better that it laminated. Only because it's a flat surface. And I don't want nobody taking chances to spill or not knowing it. Because once you spill something on it, it's no more good. It's just going to wop. It's going to go bad. It's no more good for real. So we just take our time and cut this out. And I know I'm using the same pictures over for some of my tutorials. It's because I like this picture. It's easier. It's less of a challenge. You can use any picture you want when you do yours. This is what I chose to do for mine. I like the picture. Well, I like a lot of pictures, but I like to stay safe. I feel safe with certain pictures. So my group is crafting together. It's one. Make sure you line her up with the holes at the bottom because you don't want no mistakes. Now I cut this and it still come out a little bit bigger around the edges for some reason. Maybe I can cut it with a knife when I finish. The razor, I might not be able to. I understand, then cut it out like it should, but you just have to figure out how to cut it. Because I don't know if the knife is strong enough. I'm going to test it and see if it actually even cut this laminated sheet. Ugh. Oh wow, it cut, but you need some force for that, y'all. Alright, so we're gonna put her down. That's what she looked like. She's laminated, she got a flat surface. We're gonna glue her down, and then we're gonna trim off some of them other edges. We're gonna add some bling to it. So I'm gonna use some E6000, stick a bunch of glue on the back. So I use my B7000, glue her down, keep her in place. Yeah, with the laminated top, you can spill water on it. You don't have to worry about it being wet or falling apart because the plastic flowers is not going to go bad. So you don't have to worry about that going bad, the plastic flowers that you put on there. The only thing we need to worry about is that her face don't go bad. So that's why I like the laminated. Got some glue on there. That's why I like the laminated part. So it's sticking pretty good. It's got some edges that need to be trimmed off. You just take that off. It's got a nice little edge around here on this side. Nice. Take that off with this surgical knife. Okay. Need a lot of pressure, but at least it comes off. Still got a little edging on it. I don't want it to interfere with the bling. Alright. So that's all done. It's sticking. That B6000 got it sticking on nice, so you don't have to worry about it. That's the top of the lid. This is the bottom of the lid. Gotta make sure we keep them all lined up with the bling. So we gotta put it back together. See? That's how it's gonna line up. After I finish decorating her, it's gonna open up, and I'm gonna have something in here like a lining that they put in these boxes that don't come till tomorrow. So I will finish this video tomorrow. But so far, it's nice. It's looking like it's supposed to look. It's gonna be a Diva box, jewelry box, whatever box you want to put it in. Got my bling. There's a lot of it. I'm gonna go all the way around to see how much I need because I want one continuous piece and not a bunch of pieces. When I cut it, I want one continuous piece. I got this bling roll from Amazon. I think it was like $15 for the whole big thing. So I'm not going to put none in the front yet until I start adding my jewelry back on it because I don't want it to interfere with it. So let's do some measurements, y'all, and see what the size is. How many blings we need. We need 4. We need 4. So we need to cut this in 4s. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rows. We're going to put 4 rows together. We're going to cut this whole thing. I'm going to use the same flower from the card because I got extras upstairs in my room. I don't want to go downstairs and look for it. So my group is crafting together as one. Subscribe to my channel. If you want me to be answering your questions and giving y'all pictures for the divas and all that stuff, the least you can do if I can help y'all with the pictures and all that, least you can do is subscribe to my channel. It would be nice. I'm gonna do 2 on top because 2 will match with that one. Subscribe to my channel, people. So I'm gonna cut all this up and we're gonna start gluing it all down. 2 on top, 4 around the sides. You see, this is not my first time doing this because I didn't even cut the bead. I didn't even cut it wrong. Just one continuous piece. I got my hot glue ready. Gotta have that hot glue. And this is the hot one, y'all. Y'all know that hot one. Y'all know that when y'all see it in my video. I'm just gonna put a teeny bit down here. And it's easy to stick stuff to here now because with the laminated plastic sheets, it makes it easy for everything to stick to that laminated sheet. So you can't even go bad with that, with them laminated sheets. When you're putting yours on here, try to get as close to the edge as possible. You don't want it to have no spaces on the side. You want to do clean work. Nice clean work. See? Nice clean work. We're gonna go under here and do this too because even though I'm gonna stick flowers down there, I still want some bling down there because it's a box. You know, I want all of it covered up. Just make sure y'all don't burn your hand. I'm not gonna burn my hand this time. I'm not saying it ain't gonna get stuck on there, but I ain't gonna burn it. My bling moved a little bit, so I need to fix it. That's a good thing about this thing. If it go wrong, everything pulls apart nice and easy. Yeah, apparently the hot glue don't stick. It stick to it, it'll stay. As long as you don't rip it apart, it'll stay. But if you ever need to fix it, it's easy to take apart. Just because it's plastic. I'm very particular when it comes to my edges. I saw some edge hanging out of there. We're not doing that. We don't want no edges showing up on my thing. Not today. Where's the rest of my bling at? Oh, Lordy. All right. So let's start the next one here. And bling. So this is gonna be my diva box. Well, normally I wouldn't do so much diva stuff, but y'all done turned my dang on Facebook group into a diva group. So diva's what y'all like, diva's what y'all gonna get. I'm gonna keep on finding things that have something to do with diva. And that's because that's what y'all like. So I'm gonna keep on finding, coming up with ideas for diva. Y'all looking nice so far? Let's get this last roll here. Let's figure it out first before we go glue on this last roll. And then all these little things here, I'm gonna put something on each last one, on all of them to make it look complete. So y'all go to Micheals and get these boxes and make y'all divas. Something else y'all can add to your list of stuff to go out and buy. And don't call and blame me, because y'all done turn into hoarders and y'all keep spending all your money. I ain't tell you to. Trim out my edges. Alright, so this part is done, y'all. It looks nice so far. I'm gonna go get my flower soon, but I want to start putting my edge on, because we're gonna bling up this edges. But we still have to be mindful because we got holes back here, holes here. I'm gonna let's start with the front, and then I'm gonna get my drill and see if I can still put it together with the holes in it. I'm gonna line it up so the holes can show on the front, because I need some bling on there. Let me find my little pieces and see if it can be done. So that one there. Yeah, so I want all this stuff to line up. So this might be a little tricky part, because you want to line up your pieces on top of here, but you still need to make sure you see your pieces. And I ain't gluing it down until I see where I want to put it. So I can see through the holes, I can see where the screw go. So then I'm going to put it in there and try to screw it down on top of it. So this is the part that might have to be a little patient. It should work. All right, let me get this screwed. I don't need y'all to watch this whole thing. I think I got it, yeah. The screws is going in. And I still got room for my bling. I think it might be crooked. So it took a little challenging, but I got it on there before I put the glue down. And now I'm gonna put the rest of my pieces together so it all match up. So that's why I add the rest of my hot glue to make sure that everything is put down properly. There you go. Alright, so y'all get the idea of what I'm doing. I got my laminated sheet on here. I got my size on. I'm going to put this on, and then when I get to the back, I'm going to put the next set of screws on for the top, and then keep on going all the way around. So right now, time for me to line it up to put my next piece on, and I already see where it's lined up at. Please, people, don't drop these little teeny screws on the floor. They're so little. I'm sure once they bounce somewhere, you ain't gonna find them again. So be careful with the pieces. And don't use too much force if you use one of these drills. A little bit of force, because you don't want to strip the whole out. I'm looking for my little screwdriver, but once I put it somewhere, I don't know where it's at no more. So I'm not putting too much force, just enough to put it in there, because I don't want to strip it out because these screws are sensitive. Plus, you shouldn't use this power tool anyway. You should use a teeny screwdriver. So that side look loose. It look loose, but that's because it's on top of the bling. It's on there. You just gotta take your time. Oh my gosh. You gotta take your time. You gotta be patient. But look how she's looking so far. Look. That's gonna be a pretty jewelry box. I'm gonna do something with this. All this gonna be covered when I finish. But it's, like I said, I can't do nothing until tomorrow. All my stuff come in the mail. Thanks to Sharon. She tell me what I should buy to put in there to make the jewelry box look pretty. So I had to order it. Well, so I'm going to finish putting the screw in there and be back. Sorry, I done block out with this. So I'm finishing up the next screw. And then I'm going to add the rest of the bling. And then we're going to work on the box down the bottom part. Nice and tight. Add the rest of my bling and I'm done this top of this box. I'm going to add the flowers to it. I'm not going to add nothing to it until I get my other stuff in the mail tomorrow. But y'all going to like this. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to my channel because I think my videos are pretty good, understandable. Take some of this excess off. Push that in there. That'll go right in there perfectly. This hot glue, it dries really good on the thing. Now that that's done, my clips is on, my flap is on to put it back together. It's time to move to the next one. And then we're going to come back to this one. Just like the other one, we're going to put the bling on this one. Because we want everything to match. Make sure everything matches. This goes in the front like this. It's looking nice so far. And then it's going to open up like this. With my Diva girl. With all my decorations inside. To make it look fancy, fancy. Yeah. So, let's cut out some more bling. Where's that roll at? No, that can't be it. I'll do another 4 down the bottom. Alright, y'all. Y'all know what's next. We're going to paint these edges. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to start layering it down. Add my pieces to it. And see what's next. I got my boxes lined up. So just making sure my screws go back in the right place. Because if they don't, I won't be able to open. Be patient with this part, y'all. These screws is teeny. It worked. It's together. Oh my gosh. That's that part. Now I put my backs on. But for the most part, the front is in. I took my time. My lock is in the right place. So I'll make sure that's locked when I go put the back pieces on. I'm going to add the rest of my bling. It's going to be nice. Like I said, we're going to use the same thing. I got all my screws on. It took longer to probably do the screws for this thing. But everything is lined up. My thing opens up like it's supposed to. It lays all the way flat like it's supposed to. My pieces in the back is done. My Diva on the front. When my stuff comes tomorrow, I will add that to my video and then it will be posted. But for the most part, it's pretty much done. And the same flowers I used on my Diva card yesterday will be the same flowers I stick on the head because I already have it and I don't have to go look for it. So, just like the other one, we're going to stick it on the head. That's all. I'm going to stick some. She get 2 on her head because she got a bigger space. And it shouldn't come off. If nobody pull these flowers off, they don't come off by themselves. You actually have to pull them off. Oh, she maybe can get 1 flower on the head. I should have put her hair wrap in the back. I might still do that. Let's stick a piece of gem inside there. She just got a plain red. It's not too late for me to add her piece down there. So I might still add her head scarf because I like that head scarf. And then I got another one. And cut some of that tip off. And then we go down here. Just 1. I mean, you can bring it all the way across here, all the way over there. I'm just going to add one little simple one down here with a little glue because I don't like to be all over the place with my stuff. So I can put another one on top of here to give it more of a poof because that one's looking flat. So I might add another piece on top of that one because I didn't push it so much it's flat. Let me add this one in here to give my flower some more depth, more of a poof. So that's done. I got 1 to add down the bottom. I'm going to add some bling to her. I'm going to add some bling to her earrings. And move her down some more to make sure I got enough room to see her earrings and her neckline. So the glue takes time. It's going to dry that fast. But at least I got her neckline. And let it dry. I guess I should go back in there and put the scarf in. her hair wrap. I like that hair wrap. This is too much red, so I'm going to break it up. So I'm going to go back in my Cricut machine. Use the same grill I have already. Cut out her piece, stick it on top of this laminated sheet so I can give her some. Or either I use black bling and try to decorate it. But this card probably can go nice with this. Probably not. But she's looking cute. I got one downstairs, I think, in pink, just like this, to match with the lamp. But open it up, put the stash in there. It's gonna have some velvet, some red velvet inside. There you go. Hey. Hi, hi. I'm gonna add my stuff on here, and I'll show you what it looked like. My finishing touches to the outside. I'll work on the inside tomorrow. It's getting late. This is called a wax pen. Actually, this is a large wax pen, because this is the biggest one I've seen. And you're just going to tap. Use a B7000. Put it in place. I'm going to do her earrings. Jewelry box starting to look real pretty, ain't it? Look at that. Can't tell me that ain't nice. The inside not done yet, because my material's coming in the morning. I'll put all my locks back the way they're supposed to be. My bling is on. My things is where they belong. They're silver, but it's all right. I didn't even notice that, but it's okay.